you know that you need to be selling fast-selling product on Amazon if you want to scale fast and if you want to make a lot of money, because it is going to be harder for fast-selling product to tank, and you are going to be able to sell more units if it is a fast-selling product than if it is a slow-selling product. So you are going to need to buy less ASINs, right? But what does that mean in terms of sales rank? This is what we are going to talk about in today's video. If you do not know me, my name is Chris Mangunza. I release daily videos about selling on Amazon right here on this channel for free, and there's way more values in these videos than there are in a lot of the course that you guys buy, okay? So it's 100% free, it is everything that you need to become a 7-figure seller, so make sure to subscribe and make sure to like so get recommended more videos. So, as I said, we are going to look at a couple of ASIN in different categories, because the big thing that you need to understand is that sales rank really, like, they will apply only for they are looking at products inside of their category, right? So 100,000 sales rank in the beauty category is not the same thing as a 100 sales rank in the video game category, okay? It's going to be totally different, because the sales rank, pretty much what the sales rank is, it's a rank of how popular a product is in its own category, okay? So for example, if we look at this book, this audio book, which has a sales rank of 100,000, okay? It means that it is pretty much the 100,000th most popular book on Amazon, okay? The most popular book on Amazon would be number one, okay? So the sales rank will give you an understanding of how popular a product is in its category. Now, as I said, so you know, if you've been selling a lot of toys, if you've been selling a lot of clothes, you know that 100,000, like a rank of 100,000 is actually decent, right? It is going to sell kind of fast. And I'm going to show you some example, because right here, what you are going to see is, you know, like it's 100,000, but it only sell 3 a month, okay? And 100,000 in the book category, because yes, this is the book category, is only like, it's top 14%, okay? And if we look at, let's look at another category right here. So for example, we have, and this will be a bad example because, yeah, 100,000 right is top 2%, but it's, you know, it's selling a little bit faster than the book category. This is the pet supplies category, okay? So it's going to be a little bit slow. Now, if we look at, here we go. If we look at the clothing category, okay? Because this is, yeah, in clothing, shoes, and jewelry, it's some sort of party dress, whatever. It's 156,000, okay, it's still the top 1%, but it's selling 128 times a month, right? So you see how things can vary. And so sales rank, you cannot go just by sales rank, and this is a mistake that I see a lot of people making on Amazon. A lot of people are looking at certain point of data, and they are really looking at a vacuum. They are really looking at data in a vacuum, okay? They are just looking at data just by itself, okay? Just at the sales rank. This is not the way how you should do it. And by the way, in my opinion, the estimated sales rank on SellerAmp is not the most accurate sales rank estimator. Okay, if you really want to go to an accurate sales rank estimator, you are going to need to go to Jungle Scout. Okay, go to junglescout.com/estimator, and you'll get a way better estimation. In my experience, is the most accurate estimation. Okay, but as I said, you need to be aware of which category you are in whenever you actually look at the sales rank, okay? And if you are doing online retail arbitrage, for example, this is a mistake that a lot of people make, right? When doing retail arbitrage, and not with SellerAmp, but with Inventory Lab, for example, that will not have an estimate number of sales, I believe, if I remember correctly. Because, for example, if you source a lot of clothing will not necessarily be in the clothing, shoes, and jewelry category. For a lot of sports gear, it will be in the sports category, which is totally different than the clothing category, right? So I think right now it's pretty much evened out a little bit more, but you would still see this in different category, right? But for example, if you used to have a 100,000 sales rank product, and I think I have an example right there. Yeah, so it's 159,000. It sells 125 times a month, and 156,000. So it evened out pretty much. But I still think that the number one best-selling product in the sports category is selling way slower than the number one selling product in clothing. Okay, and so you really need to be aware of this, because some products will have some overlap where they could be either in one category or the other. And if you do not try to estimate the sales using other methods, you are going to lose a lot of money, because you are going to buy products that you thought would be selling way faster than they actually are. Okay, and A category that in which you often see this, by the way, is also the video game category, as I said, because 100,000 in most of the popular category is actually a decent sales rank. In the video game, if you've sold a lot of video games, you know that you need to go way lower, and like even 20, 30,000 is way too much for the sale for the video game category, because right there we can see 100,000. If you look at the key paragraph, there's really nothing going on. The ASIN hasn't even been in stock for a long time, and it's still 100,000 in sales rank. But let's just open the Keepa product finder, and I'm going to show you with a video game. We're going to try to find a video game that has a rank of around like 30,000, so we can pretty much get try to look at the Keepa graph. And here we go. We are going to look at something in between 29,000 to 30,000, and let's just find a video game in that, okay? So you guys can see the example. Let's scroll down a little bit. And of course, I'm not going to return any video game. Let's just adjust the filter for the category. Let's look for the category. Here we go. Category. Boom, boom, root category. We are going to put video games, which is right there. Video game. Okay, let's look at this. And let's take something. Yeah, so this as we are going to look at something with 11,000. 29,000, and yeah, let's just do this, okay? So 11,000 is only selling, 12,000 is only selling 26 times a month, okay, in the video game category. So if you do a lot of retail arbitrage at stores like Best Buy, as I tell you guys to do if you do retail arbitrage, you want to sell video games, you need to be aware of this. You need to go with super low BSR products, because it's easy to actually overlook this, because the sales rank is not telling you the whole story. Okay, the sales rank by itself, you really need to put things in perspective and really look at it in like on a whole, like on the category. How does it look for the category? Okay, video games is known, so video games you need to go really low if you want to have fast-selling products. Video games you probably need to go under to be under 1,500, 3,000 at most, and I think that 3,000 is still kind of high for the video game category. Let's just look at it quickly. Here we go, advanced filter. Here we go. Let's put 3,000 max. Okay, let's go from 2,500 to 3,000 in the sales rank, and let's look at the sales estimate. All right, let's take something. Pokemon Heavy 2,500. Let's see how fast it is selling according to Selam. So 2,500 is decent. It's 200 bought in the past month, but you can see, so it's like 3,000 in rank. So 155 bought. So right there it says 200 plus bought in the past month. So you can see how it changed a lot. So a 100,000 rank product in the clothing category will sell pretty much the same as a 2,500 product in the video game category. This is really something that you need to look at, and you may make a lot of mistakes if you are not trying to estimate sales, if you are only looking at the sales rank, okay? And this is why, if you've been wondering, because maybe some people may have been wondering about that, they have seen super low sales rank products, and they thought that it was going to sell fast, but it is actually not selling fast, and maybe they thought it was a mistake. It's not, okay? It's because sales rank is based on category, and every single category is going to be different, okay? So you do not need to, and by the way, you will, the more you sell, the more these numbers will be engraved in your mind, okay? The more you are going to remember all that stuff. Whenever you see a sales rank, you will know pretty much for every single category if it's a good sales rank or a bad sales rank, okay? The more you sort, the more you need to, like, the more you will remember these things, okay? So hopefully this video was helpful. If you want to learn more about selling on Amazon, watch this video, and I'll see you tomorrow for a new video. Thank you for watching.